The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Come out and play. I know we had to do a remix, right?
Niggas is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. Fuck a fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, nigga ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote. More guns than roses, foes is shaking in their boots. A visible bully, like the gooch, disappear, vamoose, you whack to me. Take them rhymes back to the factory. I see the gimmicks, the whack lyrics, the shit is depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style you're admiring. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. You should have been a cop, fuck hip-hop. With that freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the gat a lot, the flame's about to drop.
Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm just kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. Word up, no rap, no crap, you bore me. One to grab my dick, too lazy, hold it for me. I'm straight rap great, bust the head straight and dreads, I'm everlasting. Like it's so on pro catch, a tech 9, when I rhyme, plus I climb, word is bond. Your album couldn't fuck with one line. It's been 3 years since your last tear, but now I reappear, your heart pumps fear. To your gut, did your girl's butt. I scraped it, shaped it, now she won't strut. I smash teeth, fuck your beef, no relief. I step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. You won't be around next year, my rap's too severe, can get bad flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear.
2194, mad motherfucking hardcore. It's my time to burn to explore. The flavor in your ear is the Boy Scout. I make outs, I make all the rappers have doubts. Right. You're fucking with the wrong clan and the wrong man, that's it. Now you got to get your dome split. I'm going into my knapsack with my gat. Take off my hat, yes, I'm just cool like that. The dangerous, the ruggedness from the flappers abyss. BLS 97 kiss bastard. I'm gonna live long in this rap game. Niggas know my name, Yo Puffy.
I'm in the flame. You're jingling, baby. You're jingling, baby.
His shit. Blotitious, skeevy, delicious. Give me couscous, love me good. Damn, Hollis to Hollywood, but is he good? I guess like the jeans. Flavor like praline, sick daddy, I mean. Papa love it when he does it. Niggas buzz it. But tell me, was it really just the flavor that be clogging your ears? The most healthy behavior is to stay in the clear. It's all for you, it's really all for you. Punch back, close your eyes, try to munch that. Oil up your ankles, let your Timbs tap. Bite the flavor, it reacts to your gold cats. Word to mama, a tongue kiss a piranha, electrocuted barracuda. I'm here to bring the drama.
Yo, flavors in your ass grease. Bust the rhymes about to bring the noise on cease. Let me loose from the belly of the beast. Everybody, hey, you better believe it's Busta Rhymes the great. We bout to whip the tri-state, yo. Hey, I split your face and give you stitches. Throw niggas in ditches, slap the ass on fat bitches. Wait 1 second, as I get down, I'm rolling with the heavyweight connect through the stomping ground now. Don't you get suspicious, grant your wishes every time. Bring it vicious when I bust the back. I know one thing the whole world is expecting is how we all connected. To break fool on the same record. 5 new flavors on the beat, feel the fucking heat. I really think you should be cheap while we blow up the streets. Instead of copping, please just freeze. Maintain the focus while we smoke these marijuana trees. When I get down, I disappear, reappear and blow up everywhere. Fucking with these flavors in your ear.
Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear.
Hey! Hi, y'all.
Morning, Scrubs.
Good morning, everyone. This is The Perspective. Welcome. My name is Raylene Inez.
I am G Holmes.
And I'm Destiny Denise.
Hey, y'all. I'm telling Snapchat y'all can call in. Give us about like 10 minutes after we ask the question of the day. So
323-965-1600. YG 1600. Multiply that by 4.
Hey.
Well, your math skills
Y'all,
on point.
So,
I got
first
you.
things first, how was everyone's week?
Pretty cool. It was
Alright,
real, smooth.
Other than, you falling last night.
I went to see Lights Out. Oh,
That
my God.
was a good movie.
Yo, Raylene was taking shots of Henny in the movies. She was turning the
That's how you
bottle
do it.
up. I'm like, okay. But that movie, that Diane character, I wasn't messing with it. She was like, she was.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
We already know what we did.
They ain't never doing with other shit.
Hey, that movie old. If y'all ain't watched it, oh well.
I went to go see Suicide Squad.
No, I didn't see it yet.
Spoiler alert.
I didn't see it
It
yet.
ain't worth your money.
Oh, okay.
It's alright. I'll put it like this. It's alright.
It's like AIGHT.
It's a 6 out of 10.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
I give Lights Out was a better than that because it didn't end like on a happy note. It ended like on a real that's fucked up.
No, Suicide Squad was like cool, but it just was like safe. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't go hard
Nah,
with like
this
a
was
certain amount of
hard,
shit.
like-
And it was like certain characters was good. Jared Leto was good as Joker. Only problem was the nigga was only in the movie for like 10-15 minutes.
Really?
Total.
They always do that.
Total, like 10-15 minutes. But the
They-
nigga did good. Harley Quinn was by Margot Robbie. She was decent. She was good. She just wasn't annoying enough to be Harley Quinn. Like I was like, yo, I still would fuck her. Harley Quinn, the actual character, like the cartoon, you'd be like, I hate this bitch. But Margot Robbie used to do good.
Cartoon.
Real shit. Will Smith did good too. He was solid. He was solid as it really wasn't his best role, but it wasn't his worst. I mean, it was solid.
He just kind of was average. Like, okay.
They
you did
played it
okay.
too safe with characters because if you actually keep up with comic books or keep up with the cartoons, it just was like way too safe. And then the antagonist was stupid. Like the whole plot of the movie was dumb as fuck, but they made it work. And for them to have $135 million budget, I was really disappointed because that shit was really
So
stupid.
you were like a Marvel comic book.
I didn't read comic books. I just like I like the
person?
cartoons.
Oh, the cartoon.
You can say geek. I don't really care.
No, I'm
but
just saying because I know there's like real life Marvel heads out here. Like,
They know way more about this shit than what I know. If that
Fun
motherfucker
fact
that come
about
on
Destiny,
Fox, I don't know.
fell asleep in every single comic action I've seen.
Air five.
Avengers, Incredible Hulk,
But these are the same women that can stay awake during a Lifetime movie.
Yes,
God.
Lifetime. Yes, Lifetime is
Them be the
Lifetime. It, for real, it'd be crazy. You be like, oh my god, oh my god.
But live action's not.
Speaking of crazy, question of the day.
So, question of the day, guys. What is the craziest thing you guys done in public? Who want to go first?
Okay.
No, mine's gonna revert
One
back to
time in band camp. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Michelle.
I'm just kidding. One time, I never forget, 2013. I was in college, and I went to boring ass New Mexico Highlands. Now, mind you, in this town, you can't do nothing but drink, party, or have sex, do your work. Like, that's it. Like, that's all you can do. So it was really no outside activity within the town, like none of that. So we used to get in a lot of trouble. I'll never forget my first month out there. We got caught drinking in the dorms. We got a ticket. So we had to go to court. Mind you, the court was as big as this studio. I swear, the judge was like right here where RMC is, and everybody was sitting in chairs. And I'm just like, the whole town in here. I swear, it was like a little congregation, like, and I'm just like, this is so weird, like, and everybody was in the town, like, what you, like, on one side of the room, it was the towny people, like, oh, what you in here for, Bart, like, and then on the other side, it was all the college students, like, what you in here for, bro? Oh, I got caught speeding. Mind you, the speed limit out there is like 15 miles per hour, like, what? So we got caught, and then the judge was like, how do you plead? I'm like, no contest, like, and he like, okay, if you stay out of trouble for 6 months, I'll throw your case out. I'm like, all right, for sure.
That's really stiff for drinking in a fucking dorm room.
Right? So I'm like, whatever, like, I'm like, it's cool. So I'm like, I'm Destiny. I'm not a troublemaker. I stay out of trouble. What? A day before I was supposed to go home, got caught drinking again. Got caught drinking again. Listen, got caught drinking again. And freaking cops caught us. And the cop, he like, it was a whole bunch of, it was just a whole bunch of the homies. And he like, oh, like, you guys going home tomorrow? We like, yeah. Like, I'm nervous, my heart racing. Like, ooh. He like, where you guys from? We all saying our states, California, Florida. I'm like, we some dumbasses. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm just going through this over and over. Like, I'm dumb. Like, I'm mad. Like, I'm about to go to jail. Like, I don't know what's going on. So he like, it's Christmas time. He like, I'm feeling in the spirit. He like, if you guys sing me a Christmas carol, I'll let you go. Mind you, I'm drunk out of my mind. I'm like, hang on mistletoe, I'm gonna get to... And then my best friend was like, bitch, I don't know that song.
Hold on, was you singing Donny Hathaway?
Yes. And then my best friend like tapped me and she whispered to me like, bitch, I don't know that song. I'm like,
she sung you a real
jingle
nigga.
bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. She joined in, jingle bell. We started singing, and then all the homies was looking at us like, what the fuck? And the cop was like, okay, you can go. I took off running, left my jacket in the homie door. Mind you, it was like 15 degrees outside. It was snowing. I was booking in my Uggs, not caring. I'm like, I'm never coming back here ever again in life. And I was gone the next day. But shout out to y'all. And the next time, love y'all. Memories.
Raylene, what about you?
Damn. The craziest thing I've done, I got too many. The craziest thing I've done in public, the sad part, I'm trying to really think. Okay.
Oh, we know some shit you did in public, man.
I'm trying to...
Talking about the ski mask.
Thank you. Okay, I got a story for y'all. So, story time. Okay, guys.
Motherfucker.
Story time.
And I put it down in the box for that
the
one.
sad part is Destiny was with me on this little part. So, one day I was getting off from work. I used to work at this place called Sears Outlet. Getting off work, Sears Outlet store of Sears. So I'm getting off work, and I had got these ski masks from my job. Cause we get like, I think when we got the ski mask, it was like around like spring or summer. I don't know why we had ski mask in the spring or summer, whatever. So we just getting out. They picked me up from work. Then we was like, fuck it, we hungry. Like, let's go to Red Robin. It's a Red Robin down the street, because I used to work by the South Bay Mall. So we had fucking Red Robin or whatever. We eating. This bitch was fucking up everybody order. Like, she took so long with the check. I dined and dashed that night. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna keep my little $20. So I left. Cause it was like she took too long. She gave everybody else their check except for mine. I waited for at least 25 minutes for my check. She didn't come, so I walked out like whatever. So, boom, we get on. So I'm like, man, we having a good night. Like, what can we do? Fuck, okay. We finna put these ski masks to motherfucking use. So me and one of my old friends at the time, her name was Chelsea. So me and Chelsea decided, okay, we about to pull a prank in Torrance with these ski masks. Oh my God. So
fucking
Torrance.
Hot dog. What's wrong with y'all? Fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm with it. So I had this purse, right? It was like a luggagey. It was a real old fashioned. It was like one of the miniature ass luggages.
Hell no, it was like a suitcase. Y'all know, if any of y'all 90s babies remember Halloween Town, the movie, and the grandma, the purse that she had, that's what kind of purse it was. Like a big old flower. Like, what do you have?
It was like so vintagey, and I loved that purse. I love that purse.
Okay, so keep going.
So in the purse was a ski mask. I give Chelsea hers, I got mine. We put them on. We finna go. This was the whole moral of the story. We go in the gas station. We thinking that we was gonna rob the place, but in all actuality, we was gonna buy our stuff, but just with the ski mask on. So we get in there. We got the ski mask on. I'm like, you ready? She like, I'm ready. We go in there. The black boy start flipping the fuck out. I'm calling the cops! I'm calling the cops! Mind you, the sad part was at this time, the only thing we got from out the store was 2 99-cent Hawaiian punches and a bag of chips. Yeah, we got two Hawaiian punches, a bag of chips, and some White House swishers from out that gas station.
The White House!
The White House, my nigga!
Vintage.
So we get up there. I'm about to go into my purse. All these white people, their eyes is just glued to us, watching our every move. This shit was funny in the
Y'all
back of my
motherfuckers
head.
have ski masks on. What do you expect?
was laughing. So I'm at the front of the line. He like, y'all gotta take the mask off before I serve y'all. I said, nah, we got a skin condition. We ugly as fuck. So I reach into my bag.
Y'all some stupid motherfuckers.
He put the dollar in the pot. Put the dollar in the pot. Put the dollar in the pot.
Come on, here with the story,
So
man.
we get to the register. Whatever. I'm about to pull my wallet out. He's like, I'm about to put the emergency clip. Like, he really nervous. Like, I'm like, bro, chill out. I'm not even gonna do nothing. I pull out my little debit card. We slide it. We get the fuck on. But he was so freaking scared, yo. Like, that shit was hilarious. And then we was on the freeway fucking with people. Like, we was in traffic. I got my head out the window like, fucking with the motherfucking the high schoolers. We were driving down Inglewood High School. They just leaving from a fucking game or whatever. We like, hey, where y'all from? Just fucking with these kids.
And then if
man.
y'all ass would have got
Having
shot, then it would have been
fun.
some real
Oh
problem.
god,
Y'all gotta stop fucking with people
that's
like
the
that.
craziest thing I've done in public. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that was real PG-13.
Oh,
Mama, if you listen to the show, this is the time where you mute. Or turn this shit off.
Ooh.
Turn this shit off, mama. I ain't gonna lie, I've done some shit in public, but I think the one is when I lost my virginity in public.
Huh?
What?
It was awesome. Hey, when I say I went to Crenshaw High, I went to Crenshaw High.
Oh Lord.
I've lost my virginity in the S building hallway.
So in public school
Yeah.
at that, not even just in public.
A public school.
Oh,
So you lost your
Lord.
virginity in a public school?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Her name, she remained nameless. She remained
Her name
nameless.
nameless.
Okay.
All right.
I was dating her at the time. I have an inside joke. I went to Morningside before I went to Crenshaw for people who didn't know for like a half a semester. I couldn't get no pussy at Morningside. I was in at Crenshaw for 3 months and slipped and fell into some pussy. Now how that happened was I was dating her and whatever, and my homeboy told me she's a school hoe. I didn't care because I didn't know if she was a school hoe or not. I didn't know nobody at the school, so I didn't give a shit. So one day, you know how kids talk, you know, we talking all that sexual shit. You gonna do this, we gonna do that, all that type of shit. We ain't doing none of that because we don't know what the fuck we doing. But we start walking towards the S building. If you've ever been to Crenshaw before, S building has two different ways you can enter. The back entrance by the back gate, where it's a stairway that goes up, and a little one that goes like this. Then they have the front entrance where they have a stairway that goes like this. So if you are a normal kid, you will fuck on the one that goes like this. No, I'm a special kid, so I fucked on the little one that went like that. So it was a little Mexican boy in the hallway, and he was just standing there. And I was like, hey, bro, you gotta go. Bye. He disappeared, pulled my pants down, and yeah.
How old were you?
I was 13. That was the first piece of pussy I ever got. I've had better pussy now that I'm 24. I've had better pussy. But
nameless.
for the
How you
time, that was some good pussy. You know, it was cool. But then, you know, me being a 13-year-old, I snapped back a 13-year-old
So you
mindset.
lost your virginity in 9th grade.
In 9th grade. I
Oh,
lost my virginity. But I'm thinking, yeah, I got some pussy, I'm good. Then I was like, damn, did I get her pregnant? Knowing I pulled out. That's when I figured out I'm still a kid.
So you had your first, it was unprotected?
Yeah. The condom was too small.
Oh my.
The condom was too small. That's when I figured out certain Jimmy had. The condom was too small. I didn't like the way it was like holding my shaft. Like, it was hurting my shaft. It was like.
Get my face, Don. Get my face.
It was like this on my shaft.
want to hear.
So I was like, oh no, let this go.
We don't want to hear no more of your stories. Story time's over.
What?
Story time's
I'll
over.
let y'all talk about your ski mask and you getting drunk. So this is the rated R version.
And we don't want to talk about your shaft.
Damn, Greg.
Now I was just saying.
we don't
all
wanna
right?
talk about
Okay,
your
we're not
shaft.
gonna talk about my shaft.
Okay, we're
Thank
going to
you.
Can you
get
dig
into
it?
some general shit now.
To some general shit.
Report the news from the general shit, sir.
So this is how the show's going from now on. When you talk about general shit, you talking to me. So
General Greg. General shit.
general shit, right? So one of the general shits is going on today. One of the good topics is The Simpsons are having their first ever hour-long episode, and it will feature for the first time hip-hop artists.
Notorious B.A.R.T.
So
What you
it's
know
called
about me?
It's called the Great Gatsby. So basically, they're gonna do a parody of how music is. So if the Great Gatsby, more than likely Hamilton, Taraji P. Henson will be voicing a character on the show, and we'll have a guest appearance. So that's definitely a come up.
Yeah.
She's getting a spinoff for Empire too. They're in the works of doing that. For her.
Cookie.
So her and Terrence Howard will have a spinoff for Empire because they've drugged that show as long as it can go. But that's a whole nother time.
Yeah, because they just added, and it's just too much going on.
But yeah, for again, Simpsons, this is the 28th season, so they want to start off with a bang. Simpsons is older than me. So they said, fuck it. Let's put an hour-long special where everybody can relate because we're going to do not only the Great Gatsby kind of parody, but we're going to throw hip-hop in it. So good job, Simpsons, for doing that. Now, next, Gucci. 1017 Brick Squad. Now,
ugly.
Now, understand something.
He lost a lot of weight.
He lost a lot of weight. Hey, shout out. Hey, can we get a hand clap for Gucci, man?
Yeah.
Can we get a hand clap? All right. Now, so people who haven't noticed, since Gucci has got out of jail, he's transformed his life. One way was his lifestyle, where he's sober now. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. He doesn't sip lean anymore. You could tell in his face. You could tell in like his appearance. Another one is his diet. He doesn't eat certain shit anymore, and he works out more. So Gucci lost like over 100 pounds. You can look at him and tell. Yeah. Over 100 pounds.
Yeah, he had that
Sure.
belly.
He had
that
the
belly.
lean gut.
Yeah.
They call it the fat, the boss gut.
He had that. That wasn't boss. Nothing wasn't boss.
That was
about
lean
that.
gut. But basically, Gucci's in the headlines now because Gucci Mane has stepped into a whole nother realm. Fashion.
Oh, really?
He made Vogue magazine.
Hey.
Vogue gave him a minor spread on their internet form of their magazine by talking about his transformation of style.
Is that the picture?
That is the picture right there. Now, if you look, this is not the same Gucci Mane that we've seen 2 years ago. Gucci back then would probably wear a Ralph Lauren polo shirt, some baggy ass pants, and probably some Jordans. Now,
A lot of chains.
and a lot of chains. Gucci now, look at
He's more
that.
sophisticated.
Them Cartiers right there, mind blowing. Also, I think that's an AP that he have on his wrist right there. But basically, Gucci's changed up his whole everything, the way he talks, the way he walks, and everything.
I'm not used to seeing Gucci Man.
I dig it. I dig it. I
fuck
love
with
it.
It's gross.
Yes,
love it,
claps
but
for Gucci.
I like it, but I gotta get used to it.
She said she want a hood, nigga. I keep the perp,
That's-
butter pound.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I know it's not Gucci.
That's Gorilla Zoe.
I know it's not Gucci, but she said she want a hood nigga. She don't like the sophisticated Gucci. She want the hood.
She don't date a hood nigga.
I know.
Don't be talking about my nigga. Don't be talking about him. My anniversary.
All right.
Shout out to you, baby.
That's $1 in the box. You
No, it's
referred to
not.
him. And she said shout out to you, and she whatever, man. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I need
Now,
to say his
the next
name.
headline. This has been fucking up the music industry. Funkmaster Flex versus Drake.
Oh.
Now, if you have been lost, Drake had
Yes.
3 shows in Madison Square Garden.
Yes, he did.
3 of them. And in one of them, he said, fuck. So it came off. Fuck Hot 97. Then he clarified, no, not fuck Hot 97. Fuck Funkmaster Flex. You guys fire him, and I will do your show. So everybody's confused on what the fuck did Funkmaster Flex do to Drake? So Funkmaster Flex, being as dramatic as he fucking is, he went on his show and he had a 30-minute segment where he talked about what happened between him and Drake. Now, one of the things he talked about was where the quote-unquote beef between Drake and Meek Mill started from. This is where it started from, allegedly by Funkmaster Flex. And I quote, basically, Drake did a track with Meek Mill that's supposed to be featured on Dream Tracers 3, whatever album that he had.
It was Rico, right?
Yeah, it was Rico, right? So, when he did that verse, it sounded like Drake was low-key going at Meek Mill. Meek Mill called the shit out on the carpet. Hey, what's going on? What's this about? Well, Drake threw Quentin Miller under the bus and said, this is actually not some shit I wrote. This is a reference track that somebody else wrote, and sent him the reference track. So when he sent Meek Mill the reference track, Meek Mill said, well, how is he considered the best if he's not writing his own shit? And that's where the beef started. So that's why Quentin Miller, after the beef started, released a press release saying that, he's been working with Drake. He's under, he's not under the OVO cloud, but he still works with Drake. He's been in the studio with Drake, and he's watched Drake do what he does. Funkmaster Flex took that and ran with it. And Funkmaster Flex also, quote unquote, exposed the fact that Drake, when he came on Hot 97 before he became the Drake that we know that he is today, he actually freestyled with his phone in his hand. It was a BlackBerry. The reason why Funkmaster Flex said that Drake freestyled with that BlackBerry is to prove to people that even though he's freestyling off of a phone, he still writes his own shit. So, again, this saga is going to continue. It's really fucking stupid. Drake said he'll get fucking Funkmaster Flex fired. I don't personally like Funkmaster Flex. I think he's a bitch, but, you know, to each his own, man. To each his own.
I seen something. I think his co-host has said, I don't know, what's it, the E-Dub or something like that, or
Ebro.
Ebro, yeah. And he was going off on Drake like, "Don't try it, bro." Like,
Hot 97 is on a decline. Let's just put it to you like that. They're on a fucking decline because since Angie left, and that took all. Cypher Sounds is gone. Angie's gone, and what's that one guy's the DJ's name? The bald guy.
I know who you're talking about. I can't.
Mr. C.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. C already had his stuff messed up.
Mr. C already had, yeah, Mr. C out there touching on little
not little,
touching on grown men, women.
Oh,
He did lie about it for years, and then he said he liked men, women.
That's his business.
Hey, that's what you do. Now, speaking of men, women, not just playing. Kanye West has another record-breaking moment. He just passed up Michael Jackson for his 40th
that is dope.
40 top hit.
That's dope. Congrats.
And
Kanye.
actually, he had 40, and then fast forward a week later, now he has 42 on the 40th top hit. So Kanye West stays winning. Shout out to Kanye West for that. You passed up Michael Jackson, who had 39. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
did y'all see that clip of him and his daughter and Kim?
He didn't know what the magic stick
And
was?
he was like, "You know what the magic stick is?" She's like, "Don't say that."
Kanye, you fucking Kim Kardashian. You know
No,
the
but
magic stick
Kim,
is,
like,
bro.
why are you so like, oh, don't say that. It's magic stick. Kids are allowed to imagine, like, you just so in the cloud about everything reference.
No, but
to
just
a
imagine
penis.
a magic stick comes on the car. Like if 50 Cent.
Magic.
Yeah, imagine that comes on.
As a kid, you don't understand songs. I didn't understand songs. I sung it. Still didn't know
We gotta
that
get
it
through
was
this.
in reference to a
We're
penis.
gonna talk about that.
Okay.
All right. So
Because you mentioned 50 Cent and just
now get into my lasting topics. Alex Rodriguez.
A-Rod.
A-Rod, one of the best Yankees of all time, one of the greatest hitters of all time, officially retires Friday from Major Leagues.
Yeah.
Now, the real reason why
don't know.
he's retiring from the major leagues is because he's hitting a retarded, ugly ass batting average. He's hitting like 198.
Don't mess up your record.
Yeah, he's doing terrible. And on top of that, he has a contract for $416 million that's guaranteed, and they're not going to waste a roster spot on his sorry ass. So instead of releasing him, they said, "Hey, if you retire, we'll make you a special advisor for the team."
Oh yeah, I seen that they turned
So
it for the rest of the
A-Rod,
season.
yeah, A-Rod, guess what? You're not gonna make the Hall of Fame, but at least you got $416 million to take steroids, hit fuck bad bitches, and to do what you do. All right, now to get into a little bit of a positive thing for a positive business that I watch grow. My homegirl Kelsey. Her name is Kelsey, Kels the designer. You can follow her on Instagram. Recently had a fashion show for her fashion line,
congratulations.
Kissable Desires. So let's give it up for her real quick.
Hey,
yeah. All right.
beautiful.
Now, if you look at the pictures right there, that is all handmade from Kelsey. Kelsey's been doing her thing for a very long time.
Beautiful black women.
Beautiful black women. Mind you, this is an all black show, goddammit.
Yes.
All black show. I know the names of some of these models. I'm not gonna say them because I don't know if they on the show, if they want to be on the show. But anyways, Kelsey started doing fashion in high school. It was something she just talked about. Fast forward 5 years later, she just had her own fashion show where she was able to spotlight a lot of her fashion sense and the stuff that she's made. So Kelsey, you are awesome. Keep continuing doing your thing. And everybody out here who listening to the show, hey, she does everything. She does bar mitzvahs. She does wedding dresses, curtains, drapes, you name it, she'll do it for you, all right?
Yes.
So shout out Kelsey, keep continuously do your thing, all right?
Yeah.
And that right there sums up some general shit.
Yeah.
General shit.
So right now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a music break really, really quickly, and then we'll be back with more of the perspective.
I got your number and I'm glad I saved it. Maybe subconsciously I'm going crazy, cause I've been thinking about you so much lately. I want you to be mine, I'm talking really mine, cause I've been lying to all of my friends, saying I'm going too big when I really got you in between my sheets. Laying that down, girl, you know me. High up like girl, no Molly. Little bit of love, that's all we need. Got so many things you would be into. Give me your good, give me your good, give me your bad, give me your bad. Give me that in between, give me your mad. Give me that loud, give me that perfect storm. I put your love in you. You know how it feels every time we link up. Feeling something, and every time the phone rings, we press ignore. We're in love, I'll be the first to say we're in love. I'll be the first to say we're in Don't let your friends tell you it's just a phase, yeah. Oh girl, it's written all over your face, yeah. Won't say they hating, but girl, let's just face it. They see you happy and they wanna taste it. And I've been lying to all of my friends, saying I'm going too big when I really got you in between my sheets. Laying that down, girl, you know me. High up like girl, no Molly. Little bit of love, that's all we need. Got so many things you would be into. Give me your good, give me your bad, give me that in between, give me your mad. Give me that loud, give me that perfect storm. I put your love in you. You know how it feels every time we link up. There's something, I'm feeling something, and every time the phone rings, we press ignore. I'll be the first to say we're in love. I'll be the first to say we're in love. You know how it feels every time we link up. There's something, I'm feeling something, and every time the phone rings, we press ignore. We're in love. I'll be the first to say we're in love. I'll be the first to say we're in love.
All right.
Hey guys,
And
now
we're back.
welcome back to the perspective.
So,
Welcome.
Raylene, question. Who in the fuck was that?
That was Devin Terrell.
Is that the artist of the week that you're
Yes,
supposed to
he
spotlight?
is.
All right, so I need to know who this is.
Devin Terrell is one of the up and coming artists. He's kind of like, he's not mainstream yet, but he's on the rise.
Underground.
And he has a couple of, this was on his EP called The Living Weirdo. I think he has about like 9 tracks, including Woman Crush Wednesday featuring Christiana Dior. I believe that's
That's
how
my
you
jam.
pronounce it. And he also has an album that he did with Futuristic. He did a collabo album with one of the rising. He's a rising. A rising rapper. No, he's a rapper. And them two linked up and actually did a coast.
No, he said the
it's a
person he
different
linked up
album.
with.
Him and another rapper called Futuristic, and they did an album called Coast to Coast, which is actually really good. And he also has an album out called Weird, Sexy, Cool too. You go check him out on iTunes.
Where's
He's
he from?
actually one of my. Where's he from? If I'm not mistaken, he's from Phoenix.
Phoenix? Okay.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
What does it sound like to you? His sound? How would you compare it?
He's very different. He'll go into like that Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, Woman Crush Wednesday was
Yeah.
on the backdrop was dope.
Don't. But I don't know if Bryson got that from him or he got that from Bryson, because actually his EP was dropped in 2014. I didn't hear Bryson until 2015. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
And
Maybe
the plot
this beat
thickens.
is from the 90s. I know this is a 90s beat, if I'm not mistaken. Is it?
I don't pick it up.
can't-
I don't pick up the
I
song.
can't remember. Yeah, I don't either. That's why I'm like, the beat was sampled from somewhere.
Okay. So we can find Devin Terrell on iTunes.
iTunes, yeah, Devin
SoundCloud.
Terrell, SoundCloud, Devin Terrell. I think he's a really dope artist that's on the rise.
Okay.
I feel like he's very talented in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? He does a little rapping, he does a little singing. You know, he goes into that Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez type of feel. And I think
Everybody's going in that
his
lane
voice, his voice is really, really, really. I like it. You know, he's very different.
But I have a
and you know, he's from fucking.
I have a
he's
question to
from
ask
Phoenix.
though. I have a question to ask though, and especially for ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not kind of oversaturated to have really a lot of artists trying to play it within the same lane? Like you have Tory Lanez, you have Bryson Tiller, you have Jacquees. They all sound the same. Is that not oversaturating?
No, because you
music?
have also Chris Brown, Trey Songz, August Alsina, Jeremiah in the same lane. So it's nice to have a switch up from the same mainstream thing. Because if you think about it in the mainstream, it's not that many artists that's being pushed right now. Unlike in the 90s, you had so many artists to choose from and to just listen to, and so many CDs, and so many different groups as well. Now,
Well, no, I'm not saying like
the
that.
music
I'm
selection
saying,
is very nuts. So these underground artists, I like the different sound, that down tempo R&B
Yeah.
versus that over the beat, that under. It's like, okay, this mellow, I could smoke a blunt and chill to it. Like
Exactly. And by the way, he's from Brooklyn. If you think Futuristic's from Phoenix.
okay.
okay.
I'm high, so my bad.
This one right here, special ed. No, the reason why I asked that question is
I'm being real.
no. The reason why I asked that question is like when I hear these artists, it's like what separates them from each other.
Devin Terrell, what separates him is that did you know his album cover is called The Living Weirdo.
I mean, a lot of them are
That's the
living
name of his
weirdos.
album. No. But I kind of feel I feel like I could relate to him because like if you listen to his album, he's very relatable.
They all
He has a song
I was
called
gonna say
Olivia
that.
Pope, right? And the song is about being in love with a side. Like, it's fucked up that niggas really do this shit. Like, really ended up falling in love with a side woman. But in all that, I mean, it can happen. I pray that it doesn't happen to
I mean, Trey
anybody, but
Songz
it
sang about this is the last time, girl. This is the
He
Trey
sung
Songz.
about it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they all sing about
Yeah,
it.
they
I
all
mean,
sing about it.
I mean,
But here's the thing, though. He rapped on it like it was very different. And if I'm not mistaken, he sampled Cisco.
I just feel like a lot of them are-
in the
them are
song.
different.
Like,
Tory Lanez like Love. That's a hot track right now. On the reggae beat.
but if you listen to what he talking about, he talking about love, and you know what I'm saying?
Love is the answer.
Exactly.
Ha-ha.
so Raylene, you had a question you want to ask people.
Yes, I wanted to do a little game, a little topic, real quick. Who would be your best 5 rappers of all time? And I'm gonna go ahead and
Besides Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah. What to say that? Besides the 2 legendary rappers of all time, Tupac and Biggie, of course. So mine was first up was Eminem. You know, from the Detroit, you know. Hey.
He ain't from Detroit, but you know I claim him.
Oh! Wait a minute.
Salty behind that
She
keyboard
said
over there.
I claim him.
Where's he from?
He like from
He from the
Trailer
out-
Park.
he from the
8 Mile.
outside.
He's really from the 8
I'm
Mile.
from 8 Mile. Like this was my street. 8 Mile was here.
So-
Like,
so-
I'm 8 Mile.
So he wasn't from the 8 Mile. He from
8 Mile go like Pico, like Venice. He goes all the way down.
8 Mile go 8 miles.
Hello.
Okay. my second artist is Ludacris.
Luda?
Yes.
She said, Luda?
Really good.
What?
Luda.
Tell
Ludacris?
us why.
The reason why I picked Ludacris was because he came into the game with, you know, his lyricism and, you know, his flow was so cold when he first came out. Like, all the songs that we know, like Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. What?
You can't just say move, bitch, get out the way. That's like a trailblazer. Like, dog.
You like
something better than that, man.
I know he got
Get out
like,
the way.
yo.
I know he got other shit. I'm just saying, like, just.
This is her segment.
I'm sorry.
This is her
Y'all
top
are
5.
really-
We all go. It's gonna be like that, though. I'm pretty sure I got
Y'all
some
like
stuff
Luda?
on my list.
Like, I'm like,
I didn't say
yes.
Luda, Ricky Lake. I just keep going.
This nigga just called me Ricky Lake. You got me fucked up. Luda.
All right, next.
Okay, next I picked T.I.
It's the king, homie.
King. I feel like he came. I feel like T.I. came from the. Okay, we know that T.I. is from the South. I feel like with Lil Flip, all them Southern rappers down there. I feel like when he came out, that's how. Yeah.
Lil Flip? No, it's game over. Flip.
Yes.
Okay.
Like Lil Flip, all of them Southern them downtown Southern rappers. I feel like downtown Southern.
Down south.
Damn, leave me alone. Look, I feel like T.I. came through when like all of them was hot and just like burst through, and he just been on the map
you know
ever
what he
since.
did? He started
And I
off by
really
saying
fuck
something
with him.
controversial. He said, I'm the king of the South. And everybody from the South would say Scarface is the king of the South. But nobody really went at T.I. for saying it because they didn't really agree. But he had the buzz and had the heat to
And
keep
I'll
saying
never
it.
forget
So,
it. I'll never forget
he
like
ran
back.
with it.
Ran with that shit.
I remember like in 2003 when Lil Flip did a concert and Lil Flip was like, "Who the king of the South?" And the whole motherfucking crowd said T.I. You know how embarrassing that was? Damn.
Yeah, that's why T.I. won the fucking beef. T.I. and Lil Flip had a serious beef.
Real
like
serious
it went to
beef.
blows.
Yeah.
But T.I. again, he has. I will not argue that one because T.I. for what he's done for the South, I can't argue that. Like T.I. said he was the king of the South,
And he
he
became the
lived
king.
up to that actual billing, and he's actually reformed himself.
My fourth rapper, it needs to be switched actually, but it's Ice Cube.
Okay.
Ice Cube. That's my nigga. Okay. I love Ice. Ice Cube came into the rap game with something so powerful and so magical. Started off with NWA as we know, and he branched off to be one of a kind. I really feel like he's really, he put West Coast on the map so much. And the boy, the man, that man, he could flow. His albums really, like, I can relate to all his albums because, being from South Central,
What's
growing up.
What's your favorite one?
Fuck, I don't know the name of it. Hold on. I gotta Google it. It's the one with the
You got
song.
Death Certificate, you got Predator, you got America KK, America
KKK. Yeah. America's with most. Most wanted with the 3 Ks. That's it. But that's my favorite album from Ice Cube. And my last but not least is Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar's on there. I put Kendrick at 5 because I feel like Kendrick still has a lot of growing to do as an artist. I mean, he's been out for quite some while, and I love Kendrick. I love his lyrics, his lyricism, and I love his flow. But I feel like in due time, I feel like Kendrick will be one of the best. I mean, everyone's saying he is the best as of now.
I don't.
This was very hard for me.
I don't put Kendrick top 5 yet. I don't do that. I won't even.
I do. I feel like he's earned it that much. I feel like he's earned it that much.
No, he has not. He's only put out 2 albums.
I feel like he's earned it.
That's not earning it to me. Putting out 2 albums is not earning it. It's not earning it to say you're like the best rapper of all time. That's not earning it because my list is different from yours. Like Nas is on my list. Nas has nothing but classic albums. Illmatic is the greatest body of work to ever be put together as far as a hip-hop album. That solidified his career. Over Blueprint. I think the second to best album ever be put out is Ready to Die. Ready to Die by Biggie. Those are like classics right there.
But we're not doing Biggie.
I'm saying classic albums. That's all I just said.
Okay.
Now, I'll say Nas. Eminem might definitely agree. Eminem has cemented himself as being like, he's the only white rapper where people don't look at race, they just look at lyrics, and he's transcended the fact that he's white. So that within itself, and plus he has diamond albums. A lot of dudes don't have that shit. All right, so I'll put Jay-Z in my top 5. Jay-Z has outlasted all of his competition. He is the Kobe Bryant of rap. It's not that he's great, he's just really, really consistent and good. He puts out, when all his competition was Ja Rule, DMX, he basically put himself in a position where he could outlast him in rap because all these dudes had a fucked up lifestyle. So all he did was continue to put out Blueprint, Blueprint 2, Reasonable Doubt, the Black Album, Kingdom Come, American Gangster. Like, dude has like almost 9 to 10 albums to his name. Like Jay-Z really is a top 5 artist, and if anybody disagrees, then oh well. I don't co-sign the new shit he got out, but from American Gangsta on back, I'll co-sign it. Well, really Blueprint 3. All right, so if I had to go at number 4 on my list, DJ Quick is top 5 for me, because that's one of my favorite artists of all time. He's his own producer, classic albums, classic style. He helped put Compton not only on the map, but he really was the only solidified blood to put Compton on the map. And for what he's done for hip hop as far as producing, he's like one of the best producers ever, and he's hella underrated on that.
Speaking of DJ Quick, I just heard something about him. I think suing YG or something.
He's suing YG because
he had a part on.
He had writing credits on My Nigga, and they never gave it to him. But what happened is YG. That's what YG and Mustard beef was about. YG's camp. It's not so much YG as really his camp are not putting people with the writing credits. So number 5, if I had to go number 5 on my list. That's a tough one because I never really thought about anybody outside of Biggie and Tupac. But just for conversation purposes, LL Cool J will go number 5. He'll just go number 5. Come on, man. He is the gold standard for a rapper. Like, he's the first
I think he's like
really
textbook rap, like you know, like in the sense of basketball, how you have like
he
textbook
outlasts shit. He's the big fundamental of rap.
Yeah, like he's fundamental of rap. Like it's real basic, but it's like hard. Like
yeah, he's the big fundamental of rap. LL Cool J.
Sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind,
I hear my conscience call.
See, he knew he was smart. He was on. His conscience was calling. Love.
What you got, Destiny?
I got number 1. I got Nas.
Okay.
I love him. Number 2, I got Eminem, so we can agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I have Andre 3000. Stankonia is one of my favorite albums of all times. Then number 4, I got Dr. Dre, a fellow NWA member. And number 5, I'm gonna do it for the ladies, Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it for the ladies. Sorry, Miseducation.
Lauryn Hill counts as a hip hop artist?
Yeah, she counts as a rapper. Yeah, she's a what?
I heard Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and I thought that was more like some R&B shit.
I was just on the beat. You wasn't listening. She was spitting. You gotta really listen.
Say something like she has a lot.
Even in doo-wop, that thing. Listen to that song. Listen to that song. She
only
speaking.
got one album, so yeah.
And look what that one album
spoke volume.
It had 6 Grammys.
She's on tour right now.
She's on tour right now because she hasn't been in the game in 10 years, son.
It doesn't matter, but that album in that time and even the words still speak today. Don't ever play Miss Hill.
All right, that wraps us up for Ray's lineup.
Wait, I just want to real quick. What are your perspective on Frank Ocean and his album?
He needs to drop that shit, right? I heard it was supposed to come out on Friday. Let me calm down.
You see my face.
Right. I heard it was supposed to come out on Friday on iTunes. And iTunes, he's coming out with 2 versions. And iTunes,
1/3 of the group wants to hear that album.
I love Frank China Orange. I've been listening to that shit for too long, but I love it. But
like 4 years.
You need to come on, Frankie. Come on, Frankie. Frankie, come on.
Come on, Mr. Ocean. Please do it for me.
Come on.
Destiny, I need to pick me up right now, man. I need you to pick me up right now.
You gonna hate me today, then?
I need you to pick me up right now, man.
You gonna hate me today?
Can you please educate me on some positive shit, please?
I'm okay. Well, right now I can't educate. Yeah, I'm gonna educate you.
Educate me on some positive shit, man.
Women are not here for your consumption. Okay? I have on this shirt for y'all today. We're not the villains. Free the boobs, okay? Free them. Because
every woman had the shirt on today talking about free the boobs.
Free the boobs, because I just feel like men, like sex is more than you just getting in my pants. Before you gotta bang me, try to bang my mind first. Try to crack that open.
What?
Try to crack that open.
I'm sorry, I got excited.
Because it's more to me than just my body. It's more to women than just what you see. It's more to the eye. But listen, you can have everything. You open that Garden of Eden once you crack that mind. Once you crack that code, the Da Vinci Code to a woman. Now, women, in order to not allow a man to consume you, you have to have self-worth, self-love. Love yourself. Because like I previously stated in the show before, how you love yourself is going to determine how somebody else love you. It's going to make somebody look at you like, damn, I want to love her how she loving herself. Like you wearing your confidence. Your aura is going to show your energy. When you walk into a room, people are going to feel your presence. So with that being said, men, I'm back on y'all. I had to be nice for the ladies. But men, Sit down, talk to me, like crack my mind open. And another thing, being called clingy and being in your feelings and being called all these things, being called emotional, I'm not that. I'm human. And I can't help that if I'm vibing with you on a certain level and our energy, sorry, I owe $1, and our energy is on point and we are in tune with each other, our vibes should be vibrating with each other. When our frequencies are low, it doesn't help the situation grow. And that's all I got to say.
First of all, I'm not clingy.
Like, and that's how I feel about.
You are definitely clingy.
Like what Drake say. Know yourself. Know your worth.
You want me to do this on the radio?
Hey, this is my segment. God damn it, y'all not about to do this.
Okay, let Destiny finish her segment. And then we're going to do this.
This is the problem. Women being called clingy. It's not our fault.
Some of y'all are clingy.
We have feelings, though.
Fuck.
What clingy? If I'm vibing with you and I call myself laying down with you and spending time with you and giving effort and giving you most importantly my brain, I expect a certain level of respect when it comes to you not calling me clingy. I care about you. Don't call me clingy, but I care about you.
There's levels to this clingy shit. All that shit sounds good because that sounds good on the surface, but to be considered clingy, why do you need to lay up under me every time you see me?
That's not.
That's what I said. It's levels to clingy.
That's your definition. I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I've seen women lay up like the homie. I'm not gonna say his name. I've seen women just lay up under this nigga and he gets uncomfortable with that shit. I get uncomfortable with bitches when they lay up under me. No, it's not that I'm feeling you like that, but it's a chase for me. I want to feel the chase. I don't want to feel like I've already won the race already. I like a woman to be a little difficult.
You didn't.
I'm not trying to get the box that quick.
You didn't take. You didn't get my analogy when I said about laying down and being clingy. To me, okay, from personal experience, I've been called clingy because either I text you too much or just little dumb stuff. Like, okay, if I'm texting you too much, I'm a woman. I hate to be ignored. That is my pet peeve. You are on your phone maybe 15 hours out of the day. Have common courtesy. Hey, I'm busy, or like don't just sit up there and ignore me. Especially if I'm dealing with you on a level, like you say, it's levels to this shit. So it's a certain level. I have that expectation. Now, if we're just getting to know each other, of course, I'm not about to be blowing your line up. I'm not about to, it takes.
It's essentially
levels. It takes me to essentially cling on with my feelings to be like, you know what? I care about this guy. Like, I'm digging him. That's when it comes in. And then for you to throw it back in my face, but you expect me to open my legs, but you can't even open my mind. Open my mind first. I like to, I'm deep. It's deeper, deep. I'm like the water. Deep, dense, destiny, density.
Message.
But yeah, like from me, based on for me, for personal experience, like dealing with guys. And when I go back to saying we're not here for your consumption, the shit that I've been through with guys in the past, the average woman would hate a man. But me, I'm more optimistic. I believe, y'all know how I feel like love is the answer. Like, so eventually I'll find it. But as far as like me being a man hater, I'll never hate a man, especially a black man. More power to you, because y'all is fine. But like, side note, I be looking on my Snapchat. Some of y'all on my Snapchat is fun. I be ready to DM my number like 281-330-8004. Like, for real, because y'all, I be like, damn. Like, but I'm too shy. I'm not bold. I was telling Raylene, like, I want to do that one day. Like,
I told her
a
to do
guy
it in the
rolling
club.
down the street, I'm be like, hey, like, I think you're kind of cute. Like,
I told her
just
to do
try
it
it
in the
out.
club.
Don't do that.
What am I doing?
But like you Tyson?
I was picking the shit on my forehead.
You alright?
I can't pick a pimple on my forehead.
You alright?
Damn.
Nah, but what I was saying about the whole clingy situation, I had to step out, I had to take an important phone call. But what I do want to say is, women, we're not clingy. Niggas need to know and understand that y'all give us a reason. Y'all feed us this false shit, thinking that
feed us $1 in a dream, blowing smoke up our ass.
Exactly. Don't do that shit to us, cause like women, we're sensitive.
Raylene, what was the number one thing I told you when you was riding in my car and I dropped you off?
I'm not clingy.
No, what was the number thing I told you? Stop thinking with emotion and think with ration. Stop thinking with emotion and think with ration, because that's the number one thing of being clingy is being emotional.
Yeah,
you cannot cling without emotion.
You clink on. Well, sometimes it depends. Like you react on impulse. It's like instead of calming down, calming your thoughts down. But
you know what? Segue. Think with ration. But what is the quote of the day?
The quote of the day is, "We should all start to live before we get too old," by Marilyn Monroe. And that applies to everyone's
Every
life.
fucking thing we just said right now.
Live.
You see that?
Live.
Hey, y'all like the way we doing the quote of the day right now, where we just put it on the table and flip it over? Like,
y'all.
For y'all. So, Destiny, let's wrap everything up. Where can they find you at, baby?
You can find me on Instagram at Destiny Denise with 3 E's at the end. You can find me on Snapchat at Destiny Denise with 2 E's on the end.
Nice. Raylene.
Find you, Greg.
Well, they can find me on Twitter at 14five. You spell it out exactly the way it sounds. You can follow me on Instagram at EverybodyHateG. And the lady that I spotlighted earlier, Kelsey, follow her on Instagram too at Kels the Designer. So if you want to get anything from Kissable Desire Boutique.
Kissable.
Yes. Kisses to you, Kels. Congratulations on your fashion show. You can follow me on Instagram, Raylene Inez with 2 Z's, Raylene Inez with 1 Z on Twitter. You can follow me on Snapchat, Rated Rose, 3 A's. You can also email your questions. We didn't get a letter this week, so please email us at asktheperspective@gmail.com. Also follow our Instagram page at Ask the Perspective. Ask for the Perspective. I'm tripping, y'all. All right, that's this week's episode of The Perspective. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Thank y'all. Wait.
If I told you I could give you life, would you leave the boundaries of your mind? I bet you never even knew that there's a universe inside of you. Can I take your pain and make it go away? Would you let me be your getaway? No, I bet you never knew there's a universe inside of you. Can I? If I color you with all my thoughts, would you lose your phase of being lost? I bet you never even knew. I see the universe inside of you. Can